Welcome to the Kanji&Coffee podcast.
ようこそ、漢字コーヒーポッドキャストへ。
My name is Kate,
My name is Amber.
and together we are talking about life in Japan.
So grab a coffee, relax, and enjoy the episode.
So, Amber, what is today's topic?
Today's topic is about respect in Japan.
Ooh, respect in Japan and its culture. Well,
Yes.
then, let's take a sip of coffee and dive right in.
乾杯!
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Tastes good.
So, today I want to talk about the respect for Japanese. I think there is a bit difference between English respect and Japanese 尊敬 or 礼儀 respect way.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Let's talk about the 礼儀 part. 礼儀
Lady.
はなんだろうな。礼儀って何ですか？
I didn't hear this word before.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
礼儀っていうのは難しいね。リスペクトだね。でもthis is also will be respect in translation.
Yeah, I noticed there is no direct translation of the English word respect in Japanese. It's like multiple.
礼儀は respect manner.
Oh, respect manner. Okay.
礼儀作法っていうかな。
Okay.
Using the Keigo or doing good greeting or
Okay.
be humble とか。
Okay. Wow. So maybe how you present yourself?
Yeah, I think
Manner.
some
yeah.
of the manners like behaviors.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, of course, there is a lot of rule in each situation, like eating rule or like greeting way or writing mails or something.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about these things. Like, this is so much, and
Yeah.
I'm not expert as well. So,
Yeah. Okay.
so I think it's better to talk about like how kind of stance you should take in the communication.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Because Japanese, we Asian, I think Asian culture, we have respect for elders.
Yeah.
Of course, English or abroad have the respect for elders, but we especially care about elders
Yes.
in the way of the communication.
Yeah, it's a much bigger part of the culture. Yeah.
Yes. So if you talk with elder person, you should use Keigo.
Keigo.
Yes.
What is Keigo, Amber?
Keigo is the one of the way of the grammar in Japanese, and you can say des, mas as a suffix in the sentence.
So Keigo is the polite version of speaking Japanese, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So we use Keigo most of the time in office or business situations, or in this case with speaking to elder people, right?
Yes, like for your teacher or like for your grandma, not your grandmother, like any random grandmother.
Yeah,
Some of
people
them.
you want to show respect to, ne? So yeah, that was actually really funny because I studied Japanese at the very beginning, and I noticed there are two ways to speak Japanese. It's basically two languages. So we have the
そうか。
the regular Japanese and the Keigo. So it is important also to know about the Keigo, the
そうだね。
formal.
I think like foreign people learn well about the Keigo, but because of that, sometimes they forgot regular version.
Oh, maybe opposite is true. Yeah, okay, I see.
And they cannot remind what form will change in the another way, like past way or like future way.
Exactly.
Making
yeah.
really
Yeah, the grammar is becomes so
confusing.
confusing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like I think everyone has question like, so if you use like good greeting and the keigo, this is enough to show the respect, or like they can relieve in the communication or not. I think the answer is not, and not well. Not because also there is some Japanese people, like younger Japanese people, just using keigo and greeting, but they cannot respecting well And we Japanese people cannot see their respect well. Even they use Keigo
Really?
and a good 挨拶.
Good introduction.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so only using Keigo is not enough. It's not basically, you're not safe yet
Yeah.
from showing respect, basically. Okay. So tell us, what are other ways to show respect other than using Keigo? Keigo is one part. What is another part?
I think, in Japanese, I think we say 素直.
Sunao.
素直.
Sunao. What is sunao?
素直 is polite とか honest とか.
Politeness, honesty. Okay.
But this is really vague.
Yeah,
word,
it seems vague. Like, what is the difference to being polite with Keigo? Then it's acting polite, maybe. How you
acting っていうか, for example, like I think Japanese people see 素直 personality from the stance you talk or you listening others words.
Okay. So is, for example, how I respond, like I say, そうですか.
そうそうそうそうそう。
それです。
Okay.
How?
とか、for example, like if elder person give some advice or some opinion, you should not to easy denying, and if it's elder person, you should respect this word.
This opinion especially.
Yes,
Okay.
respecting the opinion.
Okay. Yeah,
and listen well, and そうですか. Even they are wrong.
Yeah.
You cannot directly. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, そうなんですね. And maybe if you have good reason, you can show the reason and tell your opinion.
Okay.
Maybe you are wrong like this.
Yeah.
でも、because I think in abroad, you will talk even the elder person.
Yeah, usually we can maybe counter argue and say, oh, really? I disagree. I think that's not a good idea, or I think differently about this topic. It is usually we can, it depends, of course, to whom you're speaking, but in Japan, this is especially important to not counter the opinion and not disagree too easily with somebody.
I think this is because of like Japanese school education.
Really?
Like teachers say something to the student. A student need to follow that.
Okay.
And the student cannot give the opinion to the teacher. You should follow.
Okay.
So
wow.
like in this way, like we need to follow to the elder person.
From that, it comes from that. Okay.
Yeah. Like if it's completely your own opinion, you can tell your opinion as your opinion. Like with some reason.
Wow. Interesting. So respect in Japan is, one part is which words you choose, so using Keigo, using the formal language, but also how you communicate and how you engage in a discussion respectfully.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you don't have good reason, you should care more word.
Okay.
You need to tell really gently your opinion.
I see. Yeah, like, but could it be? I heard that this might also be the case.
Yeah.
For example, and not say, oh, that's wrong. It is this way, for example. Yeah, okay. It makes a lot of sense and matches Japanese society perfectly. That also means, though, that a lot of conversation are maybe a little bit fake. Right? So, so this guy. Oh, wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah,
but
you don't
actually you
think, そうですか? Like, you think like,
what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah. 絶対違うでしょ。でも、そうなんですね. Like, you can express with some of nuance. Like, そうなんですね. I don't think so, but そうなんですね.
Yeah, your tone also kind of, maybe you can give a small emphasis. Emphasis on your true opinion, right? So, 面白いですね. Oh, wow, that's yeah.
I think in Japanese, this opposite word with respect is 生意気.
生意気.
生意気. 生意気.
It's raw, like 生.
でもそれはそうだね。漢字はraw に 生意気ってなんて書くのあれ生きるもそうだよね。
ああ、生きるの。
そうそうあれ
わお
生意気の漢字ってなんだろう生意気。あ、違う。生きは、難しいね。
It's a difficult kanji. Okay.
なんか、アティチュードとかなんだけど、
So raw attitude, maybe we
Yeah,
can
bad
say?
attitude.
Bad attitude,
Yeah.
okay. I see.
Like, not following word. Like, always leveling or really arrogant.
Ah,
Or
okay.
don't use the keigo or don't 挨拶.
Okay, just being impolite, just being, okay, yeah.
So, if you like disagree a lot, maybe elders feel like, why you make opinion each time? Why don't you just follow
Why
my
don't you
word?
shut up and listen? Yeah.
これはね、良くないよね。これはちょっと、
そうなんだ
Asian elder culture みたいなのあるからさ。
Okay.
これは、I don't think this is good, but this is one of the culture. So, also you should know there is this kind of culture.
I see.
And if you notice there is this kind of culture, maybe you can be fake.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think that's important to be respectful. Fake in quotation marks, but it's important to show interest, right? In the topic.
Yes, that's a really good point. Like, if you show the interest, they feel like, you recognizing me and you are listening well about my words,
Okay.
respecting my opinion or like my words,
Okay.
myself. So
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
this is really big concept, I think.
Yeah, and you appear more polite then if you do that. So yeah, that's really important. So does this apply only to elderly people when I'm speaking to elderly people, or does this also apply to meeting any new person that is maybe my age or?
It should be better. But if it's like same age or younger person, you don't need to use Keigo all the time
Okay.
because, sometimes because of you use Keigo, it's bit making a wall between your
Like a
relationship.
politeness wall, like a fake
Yes,
wall. We
yes.
have to speak Keigo, like
So
okay.
It's not like a honest word.
That's really interesting. Yeah. So it actually can block a
Yes,
good
yes,
relationship from happening if you are too polite
そうなんですよ。
with younger people. Wow, that's really interesting.
So this is one of the big topic, like when you should break this Keigo wall.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
break Keigo
Yeah.
wall.
And I guess there is no perfect rule, maybe we can tell you here, because it's also depends on the person, right? If they are like, I don't know, a businessman or not, and especially we don't know how old the person is, maybe. We don't know. Am I older?
In that case,
is
it's
he
fine.
older? Like, in that case, what?
I think this is fine.
What is fine? Using Keigo or not using
Even
Keigo?
you don't use Keigo, it's fine. Like,
okay.
For example, if it's like same age, of course you don't need to use. But
Okay.
in a business situation, maybe it's better.
Okay.
But in that case, you are kind of friend with him, right?
Yeah, so it's better not to use Keigo, not to make this wall, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then you can be more friendly. So.
Okay. That's very interesting. So that's actually really good that we established two parts of Japanese respect, because one part is the Keigo, the formal language, and the other part is the how you present yourself, or basically showing interest and respecting people's opinion. So the first part, Keigo, maybe if the person you're talking to is around the same age, you maybe don't necessarily have to use Keigo, but you should still use the second part to showing interest, right?
Exactly. Like sometimes they might say, もう敬語いいよ.
Really? Wow, okay.
もう敬語使わなくていいよ. Like in the business part or like in your community, any community, maybe older person start to say, もう
We don't need to use Keigo.
もう2年でも経つしさ、敬語なんでいいよ.
Okay, we don't need Keigo. Okay, wow,
とか
interesting.
居酒屋で もうお酒飲んでる時はもう敬語なんて
We're
いいよ。
drinking, yeah. We don't do,
You don't need to
yeah.
care about the keigo or like how to
Yeah.
talk.
Okay,
But
interesting.
it's not big. It's not mean like you don't need to respect me.
Yeah, exactly. Big point. Yeah, big
Yeah.
point here.
So
Yeah.
like as you say, like first part like a greeting or like a manners or like a keigo desu masu words, maybe you don't need to care, but still you should care. Like caring the opinion and showing your interest. This is really important. Like if you keep this stance, they can relieve. Like you are taking me as a respectable person or like
Yeah.
a
You're taking me seriously.
older, but at least older っていうかまあ seriously yes.
Yeah.
So they don't need to recognize your respect from some of visual manners
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because they can see from other part.
Yeah. That's really important. Really good point. Yeah. Thank
So-
you for telling us. Yeah.
Even they say 敬語もういいよ or
Yeah.
もういいよそんなのはもう仲いいんだからさ友達みたいにしようよ
Yeah, we're friends.
let's be
Yeah.
a friend
Yeah,
like
let's talk normally, basically.
yes, but you should keep second part like concept.
Yes. Second concept, please keep at all times. And yeah, if the person is around your same age, maybe, yeah, you maybe don't need to use Keigo. But maybe for, again, elderly people or, yeah, people that are maybe higher than you, so to speak, it's better to use Keigo, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Higher than you, like a business situation.
Ah,
これも難しい。This is also a really difficult topic. Like, if your boss is younger than you,
oh yeah. Damn, what do I do? My guess is I should use Keigo because it's my boss. So that's just a
yes,
rule.
exactly.
Okay, good. Yeah.
But anyway, business situation, it's better to use Keigo. And also, I think, this is my opinion, but I think I felt a lot of second part respect from the foreigner people. I think this respect concept is more similar, like familiar in the abroad, don't you think?
Yeah, actually, that might be true. We don't have the formal language, but we do respect each other's opinion usually, yeah, and we also show interest a lot. Yeah, actually, that's true as well.
Actually, I didn't feel like this person have not much interest or like respecting the opinion concept from foreigner people. I didn't think so much. But some of the time I feel from the Japanese people.
Oh.
I think because of like Japanese people, we have Keigo, so we easily think like if we use Keigo, maybe it's fine.
Okay. Well, I do think though that foreigners or Western people they tell their true opinion more easily. So they are easier to disagree on some subject.
なるほど。そっかそっか。
So they don't really. They still respect your opinion, but they are more vocal about disagreements, I think. They say, oh, really, I disagree. I think this is not that great, whatever. Like, they don't want to fight, but I think they are more individualistic by how they present their opinion.
I see.
I think. Yeah, that's just also my opinion, but yeah.
I see. Well, I think they care more way to say like. Don't you think like well, I don't think so, but maybe you know
Yeah.
I don't know like
Yeah.
I don't have this
I
kind
agree.
of sense I want, but
I agree.
because they are good to pick the word to make gently.
Yeah. They say something like, I see your point, but... Then they disagree, yeah. That's actually also interesting that this concept is similar to Japanese, but yeah, different at last.
I think like so maybe for foreigner people you don't need to care so much about the second concept, but not to be like a friend like yo what's up bro or something like this is different like so
True. Yeah, especially foreigners are usually very easy to be very casual at the first
that's a
meeting.
good point, but in Japanese culture I think depends on the situation.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe after you meet the person a few times and you become good friends, it's cool to do that. But first, maybe establish like a good personal space, some distance, and be polite, right? I think
Yeah,
that's
I
important.
think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so again, it's important to respect the other's opinion and to show interest. I want to know, Amber, are there any topics that are taboo in Japan, like that I shouldn't talk about, like, for example, the age or salary, which I assume is everywhere in the world a kind of sensitive topic?
Yeah, same as Japan.
Same in Japan, okay.
Yes.
Are there some other things that are considered sensitive in Japan?
For example, like some of the topic you don't like or you hate thing. Maybe like those kind of negative topic is not good or like you should not answer
Okay.
or ask to them
Yeah.
because you might show your hate or like a negative feeling in the conversation. So they can detect that and it doesn't match with respecting
Okay, yeah,
stance.
makes sense. They want a peaceful communication.
Yes.
And if you talk about things you dislike, it becomes negative. Okay, that's a very good point.
Like
Okay.
with your friend, of course, you can say like, I don't like this, or like there was such a trouble in this situation. But with your elder person or like with your boss, maybe you should not talk about that.
Interesting. Yeah, that is very interesting because in Western culture usually, or in English, we tend to bond over negative things like, oh, I don't like this. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, I agree, it's so bad. Even though the conversation is about a negative topic, you get along well because you both dislike the topic. But this in Japan is not a good idea to do because the conversation itself should always be positive, right?
Yeah, of course, depends on the person and the
Okay,
relationship. But
generally speaking,
yes, for example, like politic topic.
politics.
Some of people doesn't like to talk about that because they might be counter, like they might be
Opposite, yeah.
opposite
Yeah.
part of the
The parties, the
party,
political
parties,
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Then they should show their opinion why, and they should start to make argument, right?
Yeah.
It seems like fighting, not fighting or
Debating, yeah.
debating. They feel stressed or not interested in as well. So
Okay, so we should avoid politics, at least for the first few conversations. Yeah. I think in my experience, politics in general is not often talked about, at least from my experience, from my circles. It's kind of a more personal thing, but that's for another episode.
Yeah.
Politics in Japan, yeah.
I think like showing anger or like a negative feeling is not recognized as a respectful behavior. So that's why it's not matching.
Perfect. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for clearing that up, Amber.
Yes.
Great. And I think this is a good point to end our episode. Is there anything else you want to mention, Amber?
I think that's all.
Perfect. Okay, then this concludes today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Kanji&Coffee podcast. For more everyday Japanese, follow us on your favorite podcast app or subscribe here on YouTube.
サブスクライブとフォローをお願いします。If you have any question or topic ideas, let us know in the comment below, and we will see you in the next episode.
またね